Hello, 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 my angels, my loves, and thank you for joining me on my channel, Guided Leap of Faith. I want to do something a little different today. I know that a few of you may be in contact with the person that's on your mind, and some of you may not, and some of you may just be receiving some contact, or you may begin to receive some contact. For those of you that are in contact, I don't feel like it's some constant contact and it's kind of vague. So what I want to do is a cups and swords reading. So I went through my tarot deck and I only took out cups and swords. Okay. Cups generally, talk about the emotions, the unconscious, your creative side, and swords usually define that emotional energy. Somebody don't want me to talk already. Talks about the emotional energy and it gives it a direction. It helps you figure things out. So when we mix the cups with the swords together, it gives you that emotional and that mental aspect at play, since swords are duality of energy. It's your thoughts, it's communication, it's your intellection, it's how you communicate. It talks about how you mentally process things, your clarity, your inner strength. And okay, so we want to take the cups and the swords together, and we want to do a reading on that to see how your communication should go, is going, and how you should be seeing things in your communication with that person, to know where they're coming from. If they're playing mind games with you, if they're sharp, if you're seeing things clearly, not seeing clearly, if there's a blockage somewhere in your communication with your person. Okay. So let's just see first. Father God, I call on you. I come before you with gratitude today for your growth. You have prospered in my spiritual life. I recognize this journey as your gift, not by my strength, but by your grace. Help me to remain humble and open to your leading. Continue to nurture the fruits of your spirit within me. May I use my growth to bless others and glorify you in all that I do. Thank you for being the constant guide and unfailing strength in my life. In Jesus' name, amen. My spirit team, my spirit guides, my ancestors are over me. Michael the Dark Angel protect me, collecting my family, my friends from any negative energy, any harm, or anyone trying to stop our growth. Okay, in the name of Jesus, amen. All right, so who is this past person? Let's talk about this past person. Who is this past person? Thank you, Spirit Team. Somebody that was supposed to elevate with you, go to spirit world with you, go on this journey. This was you're supposed to be your twin flame, your spirit partner, your highly elevated soulmate. All right, and you guys are supposed to go on a journey together, do spiritual work together. Okay, you were divinely guided to be with this person, but this person did not make the change, did not make the growth, did not do the work. So you are doing the spiritual journey, unfortunately, on your own, but you are still being guided by your angels, by your spirit team, and you have elevated, you have transformed, and you're going on a spiritual journey. You're listening to your intuition. Your angels are guiding you. The spirits are guiding you. The person who did not do the work is going through a storm right now. They are receiving all types of karma. Everything is being broken down in their situation, from their friends, their finances, from their career, their family. Okay. Their mindset. They may be having health problems. They're definitely having headaches. Endings are taking place in that person's life for not adhering to the call. When they received that call, when divine sent that call, that intuition, those red flags that they choose to ignore by choice, not by ignorance, all right, they they caused these endings in their life. They didn't do the change. This person is experiencing conflict and change, internal and external. Okay, possibly lose their money, job opportunities, might be dealing with some addictions that are getting out of control, some mental problems, can't sleep, headaches, physical ailments. All right. Friends are turning on them. Family is turning on them. Constant arguments in the home, petty arguments. They're not happy. Can't find peace anywhere. Can't sleep. Nothing they do seems to bring them any type of happiness. They think the world has turned against them. Okay, they may be losing, having transportation issues. Emotionally, they're just all over the place. Mentally, they're all over the place. Okay, they may have some property damage at a home, property damage that could have come from nature, or property damage that could have been caused by someone physically, okay, by some turmoil that they're going through. With that being a 10, there definitely is a ending, and it is destined to happen. It is something that was fated to happen because they did not adhere to the call, because they choose to go towards somebody for financial reasons. They were guided to take this journey, spiritual journey with you. They went towards a woman, possibly somebody had a child with, somebody who could be a little bit intuitive, but definitely they went towards a choice of a lover that they fed into materialism. They felt and they thought it was a good, this person was good luck to them. They feel like they could expand with them, have a business, have money, start something together with them, and it's all being broken up. Okay, this woman's not sleeping at night either. This woman knows that something's going on. This woman knows that this man is torn up inside. He's emotionally a roller coaster inside. Okay, she knows that this man wants someone else. This man is in love with someone else. There is no love in this relationship. Okay, this is somebody that the your person felt comfortable with, felt like they were on the same wavelength with, felt they were familiar with. Maybe they had similar likes. Okay, they grew up together. They knew each other. Somebody who's always been some form of support. But this is a materialistic woman. This is help them with finances, help them start stuff, but also wants with finances as well. Okay, these are our cups and swords, guys. Remember, so let's clarify with some cups and swords. Let's clarify what this door to spirit is. Please, spirit guides. What is this door to spirit? I don't know why we didn't clarify it. We know this person's supposed to take a journey. What is this door to spirit? Yeah, if this person would have taken that journey, this person would have had a happy family with you, okay? This would have been a happy family, and this person knew. This person knew that you were their happy family. You were their happily ever after, okay? You were harmony. You were emotional fulfillment. You were domestic bliss. All right. You guys have home company. You were their security. All right. You were their happily ever after, a family, lasting harmony and peace. This was true emotional fulfillment for your person. They would have lived in perfect peace. Peace. You were the romantic relationship that was real, that was genuine, that has strong potential for long term. Okay. This would have been a commitment that would have, if this person had made this commitment, it would have taken the next step in a relationship. This has long term stability written all over, a lasting relationship. Also, this would have been financial stability, security. They would have felt that they had enough. There would have been no need for nothing else. All right. If you guys would have started a business together, they would have had a feeling that they belonged in that business. There would have been camaraderie between colleagues. They would have felt supportive, and the job would have been fulfilling. All right. But this was somebody that needed to focus on nurturing their relationships. All right. And engage with others. But they didn't. They did not take that step. What else, spirit guys? What my cups and swords? What my cups and swords? Oh, something's in here. Hold on. They tried to sneak away. Okay, let's just say where they tried to be sneaky. This person, and they snuck to the other person. We see that already. There was deception, trickery, secrecy, lies, scheming. This person was strategic in what they did. All right, they were trying to be resourceful. They were cunning. They had impulsive. They betrayed you. This is somebody who took action against problems. Okay, this was somebody that was grinning while they took off. When they did what they did, they were grinning. They thought it was funny. They had fun because they thought, "Ooh, I pulled it off. I pulled it off. I got away with it. She don't know. He don't know." They thought they were all that. All right. This is somebody that schemes and takes actions to do that. That schemes and actions that they do actually don't solve anything but create bigger problems. Okay. This is somebody who acts alone, unable or unwilling to get anyone's help. All right. This is a habitual person that hides things for no real reason whatsoever, has no true plans or no intentions or nothing. There was never a true plan of this person to start a family with you, even though they may have told you that, okay? They never had true intentions of committing to you, all right? This is a person who's also worried and living in fear and danger of a secret of theirs coming out. All right. This is somebody who's tempted to sneak away from somewhere where they are in a situation that's not working for them. Okay. And this is someone who is hoping an issue will resolve itself over time. And they want to leave something neglected, but by leaving it neglected, it's only going to grow worse. And that's what it did. Your situation with you grew worse. They left it neglected. Okay. They were giving somewhere else. They were hoping that, okay, I like the collective, but I don't want to build with the collective. I know the collective wants me to have a relationship. I know I'm supposed to be with the collective, but I want to sneak over here and be with somebody else and do this, and but I don't want to tell the collective. I don't want to hurt the feelings, because I do want to be able to come back and forth whenever I want to. So this is trickery and deceptiveness, and they thought, okay, well, over time, maybe the collective finds, maybe she move on, or maybe it'll just be okay. I'm just gonna keep, as long as they keep allowing me to come back and forth, I want to keep coming back and forth, because eventually one day in the far, far, far future, the Everland, I might want to have family with this person because it is a good person. And this is somebody who just kept playing, with no real intentions on ever doing anything. Okay, none. This is somebody that has did a lot of gossiping, and in their job there's a lot of gossiping. This is somebody who sabotages things and self-sabotages your relationship. This is a person who's jealous, all right? This is somebody who has affairs constantly, all right? And also feels suspicious of other people having affairs on them, but that's their own, self-projection, all right? So that person tried to sneak away. What else? Give me on, Storm. Oh, thank you. Haha, now they want to be curious. Now they want to be curious about you, collective. That's crazy. So now we have the Page of Swords coming out, okay? So with the Storm, so with the Page of Swords, this is somebody who is curious. They are intellectual. They do want to communicate with you for sure. They want communication, and that's what we're trying to select what they want to say. All right, but this is somebody that's easygoing. All right, unattached. This is somebody who wants to solve a problem, but not if it's a hard problem. They don't want to take do the hard work to solve a problem. Okay, this is somebody who spies on people, either literally or figuratively. In the attitude of life. Okay. So they look at you as a kind of curious, spectacle way, but they do not expect to take part. So this is somebody who's definitely spying on you. This person's spying on you. They want to know what the hell you got going on. They want to see what you have going on. They might be watching your social media, watching to see if you're seeing somebody else, watching your house, if you live near, if they know, watching your job, trying to see what cars are in your um, parking lot or your garage, all right, trying to see who's coming over, who you're talking to, if you're online, if people can see what comments people are posting to you. This is somebody who's watching you very closely, okay? But they're confident they can get you back, and they're curious about what you're doing, and if they communicate with you or they try to solve a problem, they're gonna just tackle a hard problem. This is somebody who's waiting to see like when things calm down. They're trying to see what you post, how you're sounding, because they want to come in and maybe communicate something with you once they think that you're at a piece of calmness, so the conversation won't be too much, okay? But this is definitely somebody who's transitioning. With this, we're verifying now the storm. Okay, so with the storm, this ending, things being shook up in this person's life. Okay, they may want to tell you that someone has passed away, because someone could, with the ending and the storm, it's transition, moving forward, leaving the past behind, departure. Somebody could depart. If so, my condolences. This is accepting lessons. All right, this also talks about a spiritual journey, carrying the dead across the water. Again, someone could be a pallbearer, all right? Someone could have passed or is in the process of passing. Someone could be in a life care facility, nursing home type of place. Somebody could be mourning right now, all right? Mourning the loss of a relationship, mourning the loss of a friend or a family member or a child. Someone could have had an abortion or a miscarriage. In this situation, somebody is functioning in some type of difficult situation without attacking the problem. So somebody knows they're not happy, they know what the problem is, but they're not doing anything to fix the problem. They're just trying to find a way to just live with the problem, just function with it, just go with it, and that's it. All right. Somebody knows that the problem that's going on or the situation that they're in, it's been going on for a lot of years. Okay, they haven't been happy, they don't want to be there, they've been wanting to leave for a long time, but this is somebody that just has not left. With this being the sixth, this does talk about a lover. So somebody's with a lover that they want to leave, that they've been with for a long time, they just have not left. They're not happy there. Okay, they're not happy. This is somebody who's going to eventually plan on using their logic and their clarity to eventually move, all right? But they're just trying to figure out where where they want to go, you know, and they're going to look at where they are now, where they've been, and again, where they want to go, okay? They're going to move on from a relationship, all right? This is somebody who's going to move on after reconciling from a fight, all right? This is somebody that wants to leave a stressful workplace and start a new role, start something new, all right? This is somebody who's having some job losses, and they're learning the lessons behind that job and trying to find some more material stability. This is somebody who's ready to embrace change. They want to distance themselves from toxicity, all right, and they want to plan a new course of action. This is somebody who's reflecting on their past lessons as well. So, you know, when the storm comes through, after the storm comes through and tear up everything, and the storm could be because they're watching you, and somebody's actually probably watching them, watching you, how they're spying on you, see what you're up to. They see you moving on. They see you moving on. You're doing your thing. You've mourned this relationship. You've moved on from this relationship. And that's part of this person's storm, is that you're moving on. You've mourned it. You've gone. So and they might communicate with you about it. And that's part of the storm going to be. You communicating with this person that you have moved on. And you're not going to do it in an aggressive way, okay? You are the Queen of Swords, so let's be real. You are the Queen of Swords, so you are at this point willing to speak to them, okay, to hear them out. Should they come correctly, you're willing to have this conversation with them and use logic, use mind over heart. But you're gonna you're gonna use the discernment, okay? But should this person approach you, which I feel like they won't because they're coming through as a page, should this person approach you in any type of manner that you feel like is harsh, or say something that you don't like, or an accusation or something, or just trigger you, I mean, you'll be willing to cut them off at their feet. Yeah, because that person is going to come through with some unstable emotions, okay? They're going to be in their emotions. They're going to be emotionally unstable. They're going to have some mood swings. They're going to be sensitive. They're going to be sensitive because they're coming in using their heart. They're going to come in this time and they're going to show you their heart. They're leading in the conversation from a heartfelt place, and you're attacking the conversation from a logical place, from your mind. You're not meeting. You guys are not going to be meeting at the same place, all right? This is not going to be a heart-to-heart conversation. They're going to speak their heart, and you're going to speak your mind, and that's exactly how that conversation is going to go. And that's what's going to be part of this storm, because once they find out that, you know, hey, the collective is it's not the same collective, they're going to think you changed, okay? So tell me what this person tried to sneak and get away with. What this person tried to sneak and get away with. We should Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, for sure. We had Earth down here anyway, and a lot of air. Well, we didn't have Earth. I'm sorry. We had air. We have air and water. So now you have an Earth sign on the board, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, who couldn't have been engaging with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, as well as a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, okay? This person just repeated a cycle. Again, see, that's what they're supposed to take this spiritual journey with you. They decided to repeat the cycle. Tell me about the storm, Spirit guys. Tell me about the storm. Tell me about this storm that's going to come through and cause these endings for the collective person. Their guardians, their spirit guides are creating a storm. Michael the Archangel, they have a lost loved one too that's watching over them. All right, but someone else is in the middle of this situation, of this relationship. There is a third party. It's been a third party interfering in the middle of your relationship that sabotaged your relationship. All right, your person shouldn't have listened to their intuition. The guardian angels are coming in to break up this relationship with this third party, because this third party interfered with their relationship with you, okay? And that's what happened. That third party get involved because it's somebody that they were intimate with, having sex with, sexuality. This person was still trying to figure themselves out, figure out who they want to be with, because they were having sex with both you and that other person. I feel like that other person may be involved with another woman. They may be involved with somebody who likes both, who is bisexual. Okay, but your person was a narcissist. That's it. It was somebody that was full of themselves. They thought that they can have their cake and eat it too. Somebody could have possibly had a baby, got pregnant, or already have a child with them, all right? But they were expecting some type of new love beginning with that person in some sense of the way. Somebody also could be having abdominal issues, intestinal issues, all right? Or they could have just been with a fuller figure woman, someone that has a larger stomach. But a confession is going to be made to you. This person is going to come and confess something to you. If they're not going to confess, which I did see the page want to talk to you, if they don't come and tell you something, then someone, possibly a child, their child may confess something to you or tell you something about what's going on with your person. What is there to confess? All right, the person was living a double life. Yeah, we know that. They were cheating, they backstabbed, they didn't show who they really were, they held their feelings to themselves, acted one way when they're with you, acted another way when they were with their friends, their family. For stability, we know their stability is going to be rocked, something going on. There's no emotional stability with them. This was a masculine energy. He was supposed to show up as the masculine in your life. He may have a tattoo. You know, he was out here in his nude, definitely in his sexuality. All right, he might be into men. All right, he is watching you glow up in some type of way. He's watching you, whether it's your new opportunities, your career, you're being successful. He's watching that you're in the limelight in some way, and it's making him paranoid. All right, he's paranoid that in insecure and cautious about what you're doing. All right, he feels guarded. All right, that he's trying to guard his heart, and he's guarded that you're not going to take him back. All right, because you're running from him, you're running in a whole new direction, and he feel like he's not going to be able to catch up with you. He's never going to get a chance to get you back. Carrying the old lessons that you've learned from this relationship with you on the top of this card right here, and it's making him withdraw from everybody, stay to himself. You know, you giving him silent treatment. He thinks you're in your feelings. All right, it's all because he was cheating and hooking up and put you in a third party love affair that you didn't know about. Again, it's coming out here with this down low. Your person, if they're not into the same sex, they're with somebody that is into the same sex, or they grew up in a family watching someone with the same sex. Okay, again, this person was expecting, as two pregnancy cards out here, they went to another family situation for a new beginning, and perhaps somebody that had a child with them, pregnant from them, or wanted to get pregnant, or someone they just want to have a family with, somebody they got a room with. They definitely hooked up with somebody. It's too much out here, and that's why they're repeating the cycle. They actually with somebody that's envious of you in some way. Somebody knows about you, okay, but you already know they were cheating. There's nothing new about that, and you know they're watching you, and you know they're spying on you. You know they're probably spying on you from different accounts, okay, and you know they with somebody who's not even faithful to them, all right, that sleeps around. They hooked up with a promiscuous person. They downgraded collective. It's no secret. They downgraded from you, okay? They made a bad choice. You already know. You ain't worried about it, baby. You ain't worried about it. You are not worried about it. You see that, you know their life is falling apart. You know they miss you. You know they're falling apart. You know they're in pieces. Again, you already know. You already knew what was going to happen. You probably told this person they were never going to find another you. You probably told them that they were going to regret it. And this person is angry because now this person not only knows that you know their life is falling apart because they're watching you, okay? They are watching you. We've had too many cards out here. They are watching you, all right? They're watching you on social media or somewhere, and they already feel like you are going to confess something about them, and they're already concerned that you're going to say something that they don't want to come out, some secret or something you may know that they have not told. They're paranoid about what you're going to say during your glow up phase, okay? Maybe something they have not revealed to anyone, all right, that they've been trying to keep a secret. They're angry about it. You may know too much about this person. They don't want you to speak, okay? And what you and they're worried about what's going to become public. They're worried about what may publicly be said. Thank you, Spirit, God's confirmation about them. What secrets may come out about them, all right, that you may expose. We're worried about the exposure that's going to come out, that everyone's going to know. You're also going to hear about something, okay? People going to know at that point. They're trash. They're trash. All right. They trying to probably get rid of things, hide things, get rid of things that you may expose them with, get rid of evidence. All right. They're gonna feel betrayed once you expose them. They're gonna feel backstabbed. All right, you might expose how they betrayed you. Okay, how they backstabbed you. They may want to come and give you a fake apology just to keep you from saying something to the public. Try to keep some secrets, of theirs. Private, but they are worried. What are they worried about, collective? What are they worried about being exposed? What are they worried about? They're worried about a family unit. So they're worried about you exposing the fact that they have other kids. They have families outside of a marital situation. All right. They're worried about that. They're worried about the fact that, yeah, that you're going to expose how easy it was for them to move from place to place. That they have a home away from home. How they was living this fast life. Okay. How that they were cheating, all right, how secretive they were being, that somebody might be exposed, that somebody's on the down low, they still sleeping with someone of the same sex. I'm telling you, it's on this board. Someone is sleeping with someone of the same sex, all right? They are man or woman. They're on the down low and they're keeping it a secret, all right? They don't want anybody to see this. They don't want anybody to know. They don't want anybody to see this, all right? They're trying to act innocent. This is somebody who's acting innocent, playing childish, all right? It's a fool. If they're a fool, if they think it's not going to come out, they're going to come out. This is somebody with substance abuse, all right? Somebody whose needs aren't being met. Somebody who has overeating, they need to eat healthy, watch their diet, all right? Somebody that's trying to refill their systems, they feel like they're not there spiritually, they feel empty, all right? Just somebody that knows that this tower is coming and you're going to put an end in the coffin. You're going to be the one to seal the coffin. They want to come and communicate with you, okay? They want to have a new beginning with you, but there's a tower moment coming. They want to talk to you to stop this tower moment from coming. Again, somebody wants to come in and give you a fake apology because they don't want you to reveal something about them, okay? They want to secure some type of relationship, friendship, or deal with you to keep you about revealing something that you know about them. They want to keep it undercover. They don't want the public to know, okay? They're hoping that you protect their secret, all right? They want you to protect it. They want you to put it in the back of your mind. Just throw it away. They want you to throw it away. They want you to move on from it. They want you to move on. They're saying what's done is done. They want you to move on. Don't think about it. They don't want you to tell what they did, okay? They don't. They see your value now. They see your value. They see you putting in hard work, all right? They know other people see your value. They know that you're getting success out here. So people aren't going to maybe even think about if you say it. People are going to put some thought into it. They're going to think about it, all right? Because they're going to say, like, what was your reason, in saying it, all right? They see you out here with a lot of emotional strength. They see you being determined. They see you pacing yourself. They see you at peace, feeling at home, all right? They also see that you're fertile, okay? But this is somebody that sees that you stand up for yourself, okay? You stand up not only for yourself, but for other people. You're coming across like a hero in a sort of way. You're motivating other people to want to change, all right? You're trustworthy. You're loyal. You're fair. You're kind. You're a shoulder people can lean on, okay? With this Mars out here, you are a person about action, all right? You're making healthy choices for yourself. You take things in moderation, but you are coming across like an authoritative person ready to set things right, okay? You're up on your pedestal, or this person put you up on the pedestal of some sorts, but they feel like you're on the high horse. But you are a dependable person, a very proud person. But this is the thing, like this person is a very proudful person, pride with a lot of pride and ego, okay? And they want their secrets kept secret, and they don't want you to reveal something. They don't want something revealed. Give me, you know what? I want to try a different set of cards. I'm back for a different set of cards. Is it these that I want? I don't know if it's these that I want. I can take a little bit of these, but I don't think these are the ones that I want. Jesus, sorry guys. I know time is going. Hold on, but I want to know, like, what this person, what do they want to hide? What do they want to hide? Oh gosh, I don't know which cards I want. Let me go to. Did I do these? Let's go to these so we can find some secrets. What is this person trying to hide? And then I'm going to go to another set of cards because I want to know, what are they trying to hide? What is this person trying to hide? Spirit guide, what is this person trying to hide? They're not at peace. They don't have peace. Their life is not balanced. They're feeling exhausted, okay? Uh, yeah, somebody might be talking to a therapist, a mentor. They might be in some type of AA. They may have some type of addiction. This is somebody that don't want somebody to know if they have a child, a young child, a son. Somebody has a son. They're hiding the fact that they don't want, they're in a relationship, possibly, and they could have been married. They could have been talking to you while they're married, and they don't want their wife or significant other to know that they have another child. So there's a child that their significant other don't know about. Okay, it is a karmic relationship that they're in, and they cheated. They have children, but I think that maybe perhaps the wife know about some, but the wife don't know about all of the kids that this person has. Okay, they don't want this wife to know this person has another child. Okay, but it's rumors. People know that this person has another child, a son out here, okay? And this person is suffering in silence because they don't want anybody, they don't want it to come out. This person's also suffering in silence, um, of the fact that they have unspoken desires. They want to be. You see how this man is with this child? They want to be with this child. They want to have a relationship with this child. They want to be able to be a father to this child and suffer in silence, but they feel like they can't. All right, because this person was out here being lustful, being greedy, being inconsiderate, starting these relationships that they could not continue with. Okay. Making connections that they couldn't follow through. This is going to lead to some legal problems with this person, some court problems. This person may go to separation or a divorce, or this person may have to go on child support if they have a smaller child. But you moved on. You moved on from this person. You blocked this person. You have nothing to say. You stopped this person from calling you. You energetically pulled back your energy as well as you should have. And this person is now drowning in emotions. They've overstood it. They feel like they've hit rock bottom. All right, your person could be feeling at a loss right now, at a loss for words. They don't know what to say to you to get you back, to have that friendship back. Okay, they knew they were hiding what they were doing. They hid their feelings. They concealed their motives. They were deceptive with their lies and deceit. All right, they're also hiding the fact that they have a child. They're hiding their sexuality. They're hiding their child. They have a family. They're just hiding everything. It's just a freaking narcissist. Everything about them is just nothing but lying, cheat. It's lies and cheat. It's lying, cheating, stealing, whatever you want to name it. This person does it, okay? This is a hop around player, hop around, pollinating everything. Might run into some legal trouble. Legal's out here for a time. Might run into some legal trouble, okay? This is somebody who needs to get help for themselves. This is somebody that follows by their own rules, not by authorities' rules, okay? And I feel like divine, the universe is going to come in and set things right, set up structure. This is somebody that you've bounced back from what you've been through, okay? You've bounced back. You're happy. You got a great attitude. You know, you bounced back from being involved with the player. And I think divine came in and just put it into the situation, set some rules, separated you two, and that's caused your healing for you to bounce back from being involved with a player who's out here living the fast life, dealing with some addictions, okay? Who needed to be in control at all times, all right? That think that nothing applies to them, and now they want to sit there feeling sad. Now they want to sit back, relax, look back, and think about things and reminisce on how they put you in third party relationships with a woman who's jealous of you, who's watching their every move, watching their every bag, who they can't even get away from because she's on them like white on rice, because she don't want to let go. Again, the queen up there don't want to let go, holding on my enemies necessary to somebody who don't even want her ass. Okay? Tower moment. Again, a tower moment is falling. There's going to be an end in this relationship. It was too much, too much, too much of going against spiritual rules. Okay, it was too much lies, deception, manipulation. People playing the people energy, doing candle magic, sex magic, trying to hold on to people, mind games, emotional manipulation. All right, these people need to go ahead and face their inner devil, sit their ass down, and heal. All right, they're going to go through a spiritual awakening because it's time. It is time. You set your boundaries with this person and you're not coming back. This person does not respect you, but you're respecting yourself. You've done self-care for yourself. You putting limits between you. You have grown mentally, spiritually, emotionally. All right. You are now resilient to this bull crap that they have going on. You have confronted your fears. They need to confront their fears. You've healed. They need to heal. They're feeling shame. They feel guilt for the way that they treated you. Okay. Now they feel like they're experiencing some type of trauma because they're dealing with damn karma in their life. They're fearful. They don't want to be vulnerable with you. They're afraid to to have courage to face their vulnerabilities and to grow the hell up, okay? But they really want to come in and make peace with you, all right? Because now you see the truth about what it was, what was going on. They see that you see the truth, and it's driving them crazy. They're screaming, losing their mind, feel like they're going through some type of catharsis, all right? They resent everything they get. They want forgiveness. They want to release all this emotions that they're dealing with. They want to release these addictions that they have, whether they're sexual, mental, addictions, physical, drugs, alcohol, whatever it is. They're ready to stand up and be their authentic self because you're encouraging them by being some type of mentor, by you stand up being your authentic self, being uniquely your own in your own individuality, okay? This person is being consumed by their own eroding habits, their lifestyle, their self-limited beliefs. All right, here it is, Spirit guys. Thank you. Self-limited beliefs. They need to break the chains, okay? They need to surrender to the unknown, to the divine. Give their heart to God, okay? Journey inward, okay? Do some spiritual healing, some introspect, some growth. Stop avoiding it. Stop avoiding confrontating. Stop avoiding growing the hell up. Stop deceiving people and living in this manipulative world because people can see right through them. They think they get away with it and they're not, okay? They need to get some inner balance, balancing their self out with their life, their mind, and their heart, okay? And stop being in their player ways. This is crazy. All right, you mirrored back to this person exactly what they needed to heal, and that was a problem for them because you made them open up their heart, and they weren't ready to open their heart and see the truth about themselves, and that's exactly what you did. All right, so they went into some type of mental contest with you, thinking they can outsmart you, outwit you, outbeat you, but at the end of the day, they just ended up with jumbled thoughts in their head, can't sleep at night, anxiety, depression, because now you're blossoming. They thought they were going to go into mental contest with you and have you in your mind. They're in their mind, can't sleep, can't function, anxiety, depressed, sad, everything else, and you're blossoming like the flower that you are. But God damn it, that's it. All right, that's it. Give me an angel card. What would the angels want to say? Because this person played too many games. All right, I know your spirit guides are proud of you. Give me a loving message from the spirit guides, please, to my collective. They're watching over you. Your spirit guides are watching over you. So don't worry, they got your back. They know somebody's watching you. Your spirit guides are watching you. They're protecting you, okay? They're looking out for you. They got your back, all right? Continue to pour self-love into yourself. Continue to be happy. Continue to love your life, all right? Spirit guides are protecting you. They are watching you. So you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. Have faith. They're going to send love your way. Keep evolving. Keep changing. Okay? You have happiness and joy coming your way. Enjoy each other. Enjoy your faith of yourself. Give me an angel number. Because this thing will piss me off. People want to play all these games. Transformation. 555. This is what I need to go through. Release old habits. Embrace new opportunities for growth and trust in the universe plan for you. Trust the universe plan, okay? They're watching you. They're watching over you, okay? My guardian angel, your ancestors, your spirit guides, they're watching over you. Continue to make healthy choices. You do have love coming your way. Continue to love yourself. Continue to evolve and continue to transform from all the crap this person put you through, all the lies, the trickery, not only him, the person he connected to that's doing black magic, trying to hold him back, watching you, wishing bad about you, talking about you, gossiping about you, trying to play in your energy, okay, to stop this man from coming from you, that he don't even want to be there, and she trying to hold him back. She don't want to let go. He don't want to let you go. She don't want to let him go. They're repeating cycles, and they want you to suffer because they're suffering. No one been happy, but it's okay. The angels got your back, and they're going to put an end to all this crap right here, okay? What's the other transformation? What's the other angel card? And then this is that. What's the other angel? Is there another angel? God, spirit guys, thank you. Self-care. 789. Yeah. Practice self-care. Ensure you're getting enough rest and engaging activities that bring joy into your life. Relax, okay? But pamper yourself. Love yourself. Don't expect nobody to come and do it for you. So, do it yourself. All right? That's my message. One more. One of these angels. And then choose a new direction. Choose a new direction. If you're thinking about this fool, don't. Okay? This fool has attachments. Trust what I am saying. Trust your intuition. Trust your angels. This fool has demonic attachment. This person he attached to done put so much candle magic, black magic on him, so much stuff. She trying to play in your energy, playing in his energy, but she don't want to let go. Listen to your intuition. I'm definitely listening to mine. I'm listening to mine. So you need to listen to yours, okay? I'm telling you what I'm telling you. Let this person go. Let him go. All right. Have a great morning, you guys.